because you can then misuse words like oppression. There has been no oppression for the white man in this country. You tell me which white men were dragged out of their homes. You tell me which one of them got dragged all the way across an ocean and told that you are going to go and work. We are going to steal your wives. We are going to ruin your wives. That didn't happen. That is oppression. We didn't ask to be here. We're not the same migrants that y'all constantly come up against. We didn't run away from home. We were stolen. So yeah, we are going to sit here and be offended when you want to sit here and act like, and don't let it escape you that it is white men on this side of the aisle telling us, people of color on this side of the aisle, that y'all are the ones being oppressed, that y'all are the ones that are being harmed.
I have a question for black people who agree with Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett and the rant that she went off on in Congress a few days ago. What is it that you all want from white people? Why do we as black people have to keep reminding everybody about the oppression that our ancestors endured? What do you want white people of today to do for you? What do you want them to give you, a hug? Do you want a cookie? Or do you feel entitled to an apology? Because if I were a white person in today's day and age and you were a black person, I wouldn't apologize to you for anything, because I, as a white person, if I were one, I didn't own any slaves, and you, as a black person in today's day and age, has never been a slave. So why would I apologize to you for something that I did not do and something that you never experienced? That doesn't make any sense. Here's why I say that. So Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett was talking a few days ago in Congress, and then she went on talking about how white people can never understand what it feels like to be oppressed in this country, because white people have never been oppressed in this country. She also went on to talk about slavery and how black people were stolen from our homes, forced to come here from Africa, forced to work and be slaves. She may think that white people don't know what it's like to be oppressed in this country, but I think that black people who have been born in this day and age have no idea what it is like to be oppressed in this country. Slavery was horrible. The things that happened to our ancestors as black African Americans were absolutely horrendous. But white people who are alive today had nothing to do with it. Why should they apologize to you or to us as black people when they had nothing to do with what happened to black people? And if I were a white person, even though they can't say it, the only thing that I would want to tell you to do is to shut up and stop acting like such a victim, because white people in this country, in spite of popular opinion, they go through things too. They get laid off of their jobs. They have been struggling to pay their bills too. They have to feed their families too in today's economy. They're not going to the grocery store and getting a special discount on their groceries because they are white. So why is it that people like Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, her constituents, and other black people are always bringing up the issue of oppression and slavery as if they have experienced it? And if you as a black person are willing to argue about the oppression that you feel that you are enduring on the hands of white people in this country in today's day and age, I have a few questions for you. How many loads of cotton have you been forced to pick today? When was the last time you could not go into a bathroom, a public restroom, because the front of the door was marked for white only? Or when was the last time you were denied entry into any public facility because they had a policy in place where they didn't serve African Americans? That's oppression. And black people today are not experiencing anything like that. Nothing even close to the things that I just mentioned. And Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is proof of that. She is proof that as a young black woman in America, you can make it to Congress. She is proof that a black person in this country can do anything that a white person can.